Hey guys, welcome back. My name's Stu, and this is Mammoth Shores for Rollercoaster Tycoon Classic, part of Blaze's first scenario pack. This relatively small island is now yours to build a good park. Your objective, to achieve a monthly income from ride tickets of at least 11,000. So yeah, it is quite a small island, but it looks quite pretty. So we already know then that we're charging for rides, so that therefore the entry fee is going to be free. There you go. So let's see what rides we've got then. We've got river rafts, we've got some gentle rides, we've got coasters, good selection of coasters, good selection of thrill rides as well. I'm looking at you, splashboards. Shops could be better. Now, we've got plenty of rides. We've got more than enough rides to do the goal. But we haven't got a lot of shops, and I am going to want to put an effort into doing some nice scenery and making the park look nice. So I think what we'll do is we'll start down here somewhere. And then, so I'll get rid of the pathing up here because the pathing's a little bit busy for my liking. And then we'll focus this area here because if we've got rides here and the paths there, guests are going to wander up, and if they're not near the rides, they're not spending cash. And what we can do is we can add the path as and when we expand up, and then we can simplify the pathing when we get to this bit. So I'm just going to focus now on building roller coasters, cheap and cheerful designs, make them look pretty, and we'll see how well we do. July, year one, and we've got our first couple of coasters down. We've got Tidal Wave just there, water coaster, decent stats on that. I think it looks awesome. And then we've got a looping coaster just here, and Tidal Wave goes through one of the loops. Tubular. So we've got Tidal Wave and Tubular. A bit of a surfy theme. Okay, so let's have a look. What are we earning? 5,000 a month on ride tickets. £10 for that one, and we've got £10 for that one. So as we are going to increase the number of rides, I am going to be mindful of how much we're charging for the rides, because as you can see, we've only got 2 coasters and we're already almost 6,000 a month, and we only need, what was it again, 11,000. So another one roller coaster, and depending on what type of coaster it is, we could end up passing this too early. Something like a hyper twister or something where you got huge capacity trains. We could end up passing it too soon. So we got some shops down and things like that. We're gonna make our way up here and then go around this little lake and build some rides on the outside and maybe on the inside too. Who knows? October, year one, and we've got a stand-up twister just here. Simple design, hang 10, decent stats on that. Charging £10 for that one. We've got our path loop around the little lake. Is it a lake? Is it a pond? Who knows? And then we've got these here. £5 for that one and £5 for that one. Cool. Just over here then, we've got a little junior coaster. And the design for this, I based it similar to the one we did on a recent scenario. I can't remember the name of it, and I can't remember what we called the ride, but I really like the way it turned out. And we got, I think on that one I did 2 little bits of trick track. But it turned out so well. I wanted to recreate it or use it as inspiration for this one. So Beach Bug, £5 a go on that one. We're now making a little bit less this time because we've reduced the prices. But if we were charging £10 a go for all the rides, we'd be making way more than that. So yeah, I'm liking the way it's turned out. We're gonna carry on building around the outside and then hopefully beat the scenario. September, year 2, and let's see what we got. We've got the Hyper Twister just here, Wipeout. Decent stats on that. We've got a wooden coaster just there. Instead of calling it Riptide, we're calling it RIP Tide. Nice stats on that. We've seen the stand-up coaster just up there, and then we've got a splash boats just here, but it's a 2-for-1 deal. So we've got a small splash one side and a larger splash the other side. So one for sort of like kids and families, and then the other one for the people who want more of a thrill and more of a splash. So can we beat this in October with just one ride? So how much can we charge for this? I'm going to set it to, I don't know if we can charge 15. It's brand new. There's a guest walking up the queue. They paid it. Oh, they paid it. Cool. What about this way? They are paying that. Excellent. So it's the 20th of September. Let's fast forward a little bit towards, we don't want to pass it this month. Okay, 28th of September. What we're going to do now is we're going to close all of the rides. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have done them one by one. Because I've just closed this one. Maybe they won't notice I closed it. That was so quick. Maybe they won't notice. They didn't notice. Okay. So now all the guests are going to leave the other rides. And there's only one game in town at the moment, and that's Cowabunga Falls. And we're going to be charging £15 a go for that. So let's fast forward until we get, there we go. We're now into October, and we've won the park with the best toilet award. Thank the Lord. Okay, so 1 week in. Let's remind what we need. We need 11,000. We're almost 2 weeks in, and we're halfway to the goal. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. They're paying 15. Look at the queues. Look at the queues. $9,000. 10,000. 11,000. We've done it with a couple of days to spare. Awesome sauce. So now we can open all the other rides up so we can look at them for the intro. The outro, I mean. Cool. Cool. A fun little scenario then. With something like this, yeah, you can rush it and you can beat it really early. But I enjoyed taking my time with this one and making a nice looking park. You know, we've got some really cool looking coasters. You know, I think the tidal wave one looks really cool. It's just a simple design. Guess loving it. Looping coasters, so easy to build. This one here, you know, it's really cool with these that you don't need to have like a minimum length or even like a massive drop on them, you know, because they've got such good capacity. You can make some really serious cash off them. The wooden coaster, I think that looks really cool, like that, and the splash boards. It was a stroke of genius, if I do say so myself, having it so that you've got like basically two rides in one, but then they count towards the one. And then just to make it slightly harder, we've passed it with just the one ride. And the stand-up coaster just there, a little trick track underneath the station. What are the stats on that? Cool. Awesome sauce. Cool. When we look at the splashboards then, for a change. So this was Mammoth Shores, part of Blaze's first ever scenario pack. There's a link in the video description if you want to download the scenario pack and play along. All the scenarios are up individually on RCT Go if you just want the one. And yeah, I've been Stu. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.